This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Number 1 ranked Kentucky Wildcats will enter Southeastern Conference play unblemished. A win over number 4 Louisville on Saturday moves the Cats to 13-0, and the talk of going undefeated now ramps up with every single game. Saturday, John Calipari said he didn't want arrogance, he wants swagger, and the message is a little harder to get across to the younger players.
They know they can count on, everybody's countable on the team. I want a team with a swagger. I don't want an arrogant team. And I've been pretty vocal and been on, especially these young guys, because they mumble under their breath. They're like my son. What? They do a lot of mumbling when you coach them and get aggressive with them.
All right, the basketball Cats will start SEC play January 6th. Kentucky will host Ole Miss. Tip time set for 7 p.m. inside Rupp Arena. Live coverage on the SEC network. So only conference games are left now for the top-ranked Wildcats. Matt Jones with tonight's KSR Minute.
So Kentucky gets the victory over Louisville on Saturday and is now ready for conference play. But before we move on to that, I want to take a second to look at this non-conference season and what Kentucky has accomplished. I think you could say it's one of the best non-conference seasons Kentucky's had in its entire history. Think about this. They beat 3 blue blood programs, Kansas, North Carolina, and UCLA, by a total of 87 points. They beat the number 4, 5, and 6 ranked team in the country, and it was never close. And then they went to Louisville, their biggest rival, won by 8, and didn't even really play all that great. No matter what happens in SEC play, we will look back at this non-conference season and say it had some of the best defense we've ever seen, it had some of the best games we've seen Kentucky play, and it was historic on both ends of the court. Whether or not that in and of itself is the story, or it's just a preamble to a great season, remains to be seen. I'm Matt Jones, and this is the KSR Minute.
The 2014 Liberty Bowl in Memphis, West Virginia versus SEC foe Texas A&M today, the first ever meeting between the two schools. Well, let's do it. Memphis, Tennessee is the site of the Liberty Bowl. Let's go first quarter. No score. Kyle Allen to Josh Reynolds. He's wide open. 44 yards on the touchdown pass, 7-0 A&M. Clint Trickett out for WVU with an injury. He had a concussion last month. So Skylar Howard getting his first start. He screens it out to, that's Mario Alford. 45 to the crib for 6. Howard gives the money sign. WVU up 10-7. Still first quarter on a 4th and 5. Aggies go for it, and they get it. Allen to Trey Williams, 40 yards for the touchdown there. Let's go second quarter now. Howard throws a bomb. Kevin White, the grab, 49 yards on the touchdown hookup. Mountaineers back up 27-21, but A&M is the Liberty Bowl champ. 45-37 is the final, over 1,000 yards in this one. Next on deck, Taylor Rowe, Rodney Rowe. There he is. And the 4th-ranked Shelby Valley Wildcats take on Knott Central in the First Trust Bank Holiday Classic Championship. Highlights next. All right, the Knott Central Lady Patriots have won 7 of their last 8 games coming into tonight's First Trust Bank Holiday Classic Championship. Let's get to the video pictures to see if they could pull off an upset tonight. Jada Higgins and Knott Central. Taylor Rowe and number 4 Shelby Valley. Let's go. First quarter, Kristen Waugh. Buckets. Knott Central by 3. Later, Stacy Stamper corner 3 ball. That goes. 7 first-half points for Stamper, not up by 6 points. All right, watch this sequence. Abby Smallwood, get that junk out of here. Smallwood with the block. Taylor Rowe with the rock. Stops, pops, rattles it in. Valley down just by 2. Second quarter, Rowe out to Kaylee Tackett. Inside to Savannah Honaker. Good buckets. Honaker goes for 7 points tonight. Still second quarter, Rowe. Long jumper. Racker, 6 points for Rowe in the night. Valley up 3. Lady Patriots on the break now. Higgins up to Stamper. Layup good. Stamper goes for 9 points. Now to the third quarter. Tied game. Lindsey Profit to Smallwood. Down into Honaker. But Knott Central upsets Valley 49-43. 13 fourth quarter points for Waugh. And the Lady Patriots win the First Trust Bank Holiday Classic. Now before the championship game, Wallace Bates and his Diet Coke on the sidelines and a nice big smile. There it is. Number 7, Breathitt County playing Eastridge in the third place game. Third quarter, Amy Brewer kicks it over to Megan Stamper. Oh, Jumper goes. Breathed up 6. Under a minute to go now in the quarter. Kinsey Keene. Swish. Early points of the game. Now watch this play. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Ollie Bates. She just dribbles around and scores. Breathed up 7 at the end of the third at the buzzer there. Fourth quarter now. Great night for the 8th grader, Amy Brewer. She wears number 21 on the court, and she scored 21 points tonight to lead all scorers. Breathed up 8 after that. Now it's Katie May driving. Little running hook shot off the glass. May finishes with 4, but too much breath. And tonight, 3 Lady Cats in double figures. Wallace Bates. Tie stayed on. Here he is after the game.
I got hard a little late in the year, but I didn't get a chance to get a lot of those back-to-back nights because my kids are so used to, I stay in the gym every night scouting. They're so used to that board every day before a game knowing what they're up against. This way they have to come in on the fly, in 15 minutes, a 15, 30-minute walkthrough, and the kids have to learn how to do that. And it's like in a regional tournament situation. You play on the one night, boom, you bounce around the next. And that's something that they've really done, Good job.
All right, now to the Atlas Lake College Mountain Top 10. The top 4 stayed the same in the girls, and that's where we start tonight. Bell County, the unanimous #1 team in the Mountains. Southwestern 2, Leslie 3. The Lady Eagles have dropped 2 in a row, though, down in Nashville this weekend. Shelby Valley and Letcher Central round out the top 5. Then it goes Clay, Breathitt, Harlan County, Johnson Central, and Whitley County cracking the top 10 on the girls' side. Now to the boys, not Central, Southwestern, Clay County, Sheldon Clark, and Lawrence County are the top 5 on the boys' side. And then Perry, Knox, Buckhorn, Corbin, and Johnson Central. More Mountain news right after this.